Hi. In this video, I wanna basically record my screen and share the process that I follow to uh, do some customization in Genesis. In one of my tutorials, a user just asked, saying that she would like to just show one item. I just want to show one blog post on the blog page or the posts page. But for the category listings, she wants to show all the titles, just the titles, nothing else. So let me just share my screen and show how I go about doing this. Okay, so I have a basic Genesis installation on my local host using desktop server at genesis.dev. And as you can see on the home page, we have the list of blog posts like this. So first thing I'm going to do is the user says that on the main blog page, which is not the home page, it's another menu item. So what we'll do first is to set the front page as a static page, and then we're going to set the posts page as a separate page at say blog. So I'm going to go to the back end and I'm going to go to settings and reading, and I'm going to set the front page to display the static page, and here I'll set the front page to be home and post page to be blog. This home is just a static page with no content, and same is the case with blog. Please note that I'm not using a blog page template which comes with Genesis, as it is not recommended. So both these are just blank plain static pages. So let me save the changes. Now when I go to the home page, the front page will basically show that static page, and to see the blog I need to go to /blog. Alright. On the main blog page, I just want to show one blog post. So to do this, we can use pre-get posts, which is written by, information about this is there on Bill Erickson website. Customizing the WordPress query, so you can learn the details of that over here and get the relevant code. So I'm just going to jump to my text editor or code editor, Sublime Text, and I'm going to go inside Genesis sample and open up functions PHP, and I'm going to press Command Shift P to bring up the command palette, which is in Sublime Text, and I can start typing pre-get posts and hit enter to paste that code. If you are interested in setting up the same snippets in your Sublime Text for Genesis, you can just do a Google search for Genesis Sublime Text, and then you can go to this first link on my website and read more about it. Alright, so we are here, and you can see that when I paste the snippet, I've set it up such that this condition is highlighted, and since we want to target the posts page, the conditional for that is home, and we want to set 1. So save that, come here, reload, and now we can see only one blog post, and pagination works as well. So we can basically make some changes to this. Change blog posts per page. Okay. So the next requirement, the next task is to show just the category titles on category pages. To target all the category archive pages, we can create a template called category.php. If you're not sure about this, you can refer to the template hierarchy. So in the archive page, when you see category archive, you can see that uses category.php, which is in WordPress. So you just go to your child theme folder and then create category.php, put the opening PHP tag, put the closing Genesis function, and then these are all the entry hooks or loop actions. These can be obtained from the Genesis folder inside that lib and structure inside that post.php. So I'm just going to copy all that and change all instances of add to remove. Alright, and since we want to retain the title and hide everything else, so do that, come here, and now I got to go to the category archive page. So I'll just go to one of the category archives, like say recipes. Oops. Okay, so now as you can see on this category archive page, I just see the titles, but it would be nice to basically ensure that all the titles are on a white background without the spaces here. So if we take a look to see where the gap is coming from, you can see that that's the margin at the bottom for entry. So I can go to style.css and write my selector like that to target all the entries inside the category archive page. Alright, so we can further reduce the padding at the top and bottom, so there is not much that much of space between the titles. So let's just make tab padding to 0. No, bottom. Okay, that's better. So for the entry title, you can see the font size is 36 pixels. Let's try making it 24 and see how that looks. Okay, that's good, but I think we can still reduce the gap between the titles. So let's just make it 20 and see how it looks. Okay, so we got to add some padding at the top and bottom for the entire this white box. So that would be see, the problem is each of these entries is like this, and they're not grouped in one entity, so that we can give some top and bottom padding to these articles parent or articles container. So we can use hooks to place all these articles into one div. So let's do that. So let me go to functions PHP and let me go to the visual hook guide. On the visual hook guide, I will just go to any of the category archive pages because that's what I'm working on. And as you can see, there is a hook called loop start at the beginning of all these or above each of these entries. So I'm going to copy that and say sk opening articles tag. So here I'll just say echo string and we'll reload, and if we so that string appears above the very first or the topmost article. So I just need to change that to div class is equal to, let's say, articles. And we got to close this div, so I'll just change the start to end. reload. And now if we see, you can see that all these entries are contained in a div having a class of articles. So we could just target this. So on category, any category archive page, for the articles div, let's say put the top padding as that, bottom padding as that. Yep, whatever. Okay, and also let's give this background of white so you can see the background. Yep, that looks good. So let's see how this looks in iPad landscape to begin with. Okay, that's fine. 768 is good. Let's go to iPhone 6. Yep, that's fine. Okay, thank you. That's it. Hope you found this helpful. Bye.